Fishy7, hi Rainix, how are you doing? How is everyone doing today? Trying to make sure everything is all set up. Okay, I think we should be ready. I'm a little bit worried about Wi-Fi, but it should be relatively fine. It should be fine. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing well today. We're just gonna be doing a commission drawing, another commission drawing for Usawa, and we are gonna be drawing a medkit. Speaking of which, hello, how are you doing? I think I got everything set up. Yeah, we should be good to go. Okay. So, we're gonna be drawing Medkit with a gubby and a kitty. So this is the actual drawing. Let me group this sketch up first real quick. Actually, wait, how do I No, I'll copy this. I was like, wait a minute. I'm kind of excited for this drawing because I wanna focus. I really wanna focus on more dynamic lighting. So we'll see how that goes, you know? I think what we'll do is we're gonna move it so it's not a square. I'm debating on moving the chair. I don't remember if Uesawa told me because I looked at the composition. I'm like, okay, the square's kind of or the chair's kind of in the middle. I don't know if I should move it back against the wall or something because I could move it a little bit here or something. I'm not exactly sure. But I think this should be a good start. And we'll just adjust a few things so that the focus is more on him. We'll move these stuff closer, don't worry. I think that should be good. Gubby model. What Gubby model? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move the window a little bit. Okay, I guess we can't move it. You know what? It's fine, it's fine. Okay. I need to set up the Gubby 7. I'm gonna set up the perspective stuff real quick. And I think if I get it right, it should be like this to this. Maybe a little bit higher. Hello, Gubby7. I've just finished up in Salmon Run shift. How did it go? Think that should be good. I'm trying to make sure everything's all right because I didn't keep in mind the perspective really. This was just the concept, but I probably should have done that beforehand. It's fine. I wish you guys could see. I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I'm working on something, I tab out a lot. That's probably because I'm checking a bunch of things. But like, that's because I can't. So like, because of that habit, I can't, what do you call it? I can't show you guys my full screen, so you can't see the little overview that's like in this corner or something. Which is really unfortunate. Also, I hope this perspective looks right. I'm really hoping it looks right. You know, it's funny, because like I definitely improved a lot, like lately. But it's so funny because I look at it and I'm like, man, I could have went to art school. I could have went to art school. Also, I hope this perspective is alright. Because if not, I can adjust it. I will have to move him, unfortunately. I'm gonna move him like a little bit down. But we'll work around it. Oh yeah, you guys get to see the cat pictures on the side because I got the reference photos ready. There we go. Okay, we'll switch to less straight lines and then we'll try to make the body more proportionate or more accurate to the perspective. Surprisingly, I haven't doodled medkit outside. Like I thought I would have drawn him by now, but I've just been drawing like Mudet occasionally. Like even before stream today, before I picked up my younger sister, I I drew more Mudet. Just for my sake. I'm gonna color the lines a little bit. This is a bit hard for me to see, and I'm sure it's a little bit hard for you guys to see too. Because I cannot see my sketches. I'm gonna turn this into a light blue. Not what I meant to do. Okay, I cannot see that either. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, chat, how have you guys been doing this week? It's been a while since we last seen each other. I have a few stories to tell. First off, I want to ask, how many of you guys have, like, experiences with, like, bad drivers? I'm sure there's, like, a lot of you, okay? And I asked this because it's like, I don't know if it's just me, but do you guys have those people that just, like, speed in neighborhoods when they probably shouldn't be? And I say this because I was just trying to, like, pull out of my parking spot, and there was a car, like, speeding towards us. Frequently. Yeah. I want to make him more accurate to the, like, I'm drawing these squares, but I want to make him more formal. So I'm gonna follow the lines a little bit more. We'll move this one. Luckily, I didn't get hit by a car, or almost get hit by a car this time. But, you know, it's still... Okay, I will drink water. Thank you for the redeem. But yeah. So... my neighborhood is basically in the middle of nowhere, so they do the opposite because they're loud. I can imagine that. Do you guys ever, like, drive out and then you have a slow driver in front of you? That's why. It's always the slow driving too, and I know that's... I would probably do that too, because I drive slow when I'm lost or I'm not sure about a place. Especially in the left lane, oh my god. I I used to have a really bad habit of that, but, like, I stopped, guys. I stopped, I swear. This is like a... knees are really hard in this case. I can't really square them. So, like, we'll work with that. We'll work with that. That makes sense. 57 reckless driving. No, 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 no. No. I'm not a reckless driver, guys. I swear. I'm just real. I'm like, I'm not the best, but I'm not reckless, okay? Okay, wait. How is the floor positioned? If the floor is positioned here. Okay, wait. I gotta lock in. Let's say the line's here, and this foot goes there. Sure. I feel like a squared knee would be pretty easy 90 degrees. I don't want it to be squared. I want to learn how to do like I want to learn and improve my art a little bit more sometimes, but it's so scary doing perspective. Because sometimes, like, while you're in the middle of drawing it, you're gonna look at it and it's gonna be like, oh, this doesn't look right, this looks off, when technically it is right. You just need to, like, stop thinking about it, like, literally, or just through your eyes. Like, you know how, like, people color theory? They say, like, you know, if you just use the colors that you see, you're not gonna get the same results, or you're gonna have to, like, try other colors and such. So, like, you know, grays turn into purples or something like that. I don't... that's probably not the best way to explain it, but, you know, I feel like you guys know what I mean. Okay, if the leg's here, I'm gonna move the leg a little bit down because this one's a little bit thicker than the other one. Okay. I'll do the arms later because it's gonna be around the gubby. Do you see the tail right here? Oh, chat, how many of you guys have a bunch of animals around where you live? Because I've been seeing a lot of deer. I miss kind of seeing the rabbits around me. I wanna test. Okay, we'll bring this up. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna do another layer. We're gonna do this slowly, one at a time. We see rabbits occasionally. That sounds so nice. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, did I ever tell you? I don't know if I told you guys the story. There was a rabbit, like just a wild rabbit, but it was really friendly around our neighborhood, and we could tell them apart from the rest of them because they were the only rabbit that had floppy ears and would let us pet them. And I miss that rabbit so much. It's just mainly deer and wildcats. Hmm. I don't see many wild cats, I'm gonna be honest, in my area. I've seen I hear coyotes, I've seen raccoons. I was so scared I was gonna get jumped by a raccoon once, chat. I wish I was kidding. Not to concern anyone, but there's a rabbit below chat. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Where exactly where? There's no rabbit. So I mean, I think you need to get glasses. Do you have glasses actually? Do you have... Are you one of the people in chat that has glasses? No, glassesless. I think you need to get glasses. Sometimes, chat, I'm so locked in on stuff on my computer. This is so, like, round, but also square. I need to round it out a little more. But, what was I gonna say again? Oh, I'm so scared that I'm gonna need glasses soon. And it's not even the fact about, like, oh, I need to use glasses. No, it's because my parents are gonna be like, oh, this is why you're on your phone all day. You need to get off. Stuff like that. Man. Are we sufficient? Hold on. So are we sufficient with the size of the gubby, or do you want to make it like bigger or like smaller? I'm gonna add ears real quick. Bigger? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Fatter. Fatter. Let me scale them up. What are we thinking of this size? I was about to give you permission to make it fatter. Perfect timing. Do we go bigger? As large as the canvas? Just this is the commission piece. This is the commission piece. I'd say once more fatter. Okay. We can change the back so he's a little bit hanging off. Or, like, we can make him, like, a little bit up, so, like, kind of standing on his, like, stomach. I think. So if we move him here, and then move the head up. Not what I meant to do. Up, tilt. I think that's an adequate adequate size. Hanging off will reveal the legs. True. It's funny because this reminds me of my dog. He for some reason he's really weird. he cannot stay on top. So I'll put him on my lap. I won't put him like this. He'll be like this, you know, this on the side of my lap. And for some reason he slides off. Like I just feel his legs slowly sliding off every single time. And I have to like readjust him every few minutes or so. Oh my god, it's so fat. Your lipstick, so it's so fat. It's so fat. Okay. Your shirt as a pillowcase. I'm gonna go back to this layer real quick. Just to work on the background a little bit more. And I need to have the chair leg for the cat. I want to make the chair legs longer. Like this one, the ones in the back feel so short. But this one also, like, okay, wait. Nothing you'd miss but me. You know, I used to be so worried about what I said because I didn't, I didn't really like insulting animals, like even in a joking way. And here I am now. I'm just like, oh my god, they're so fat. Me casually like say something stupid, and I'll call it an ugly thing. Okay, that looks more accurate to how tall a chair would be. I was like, that looks weird. He was just bored, not his fault. Oh, poor thing. Oh yeah, chat. Ah, I got stories this time. Oh boy. So, some of you might know that I made a Q&A post for my comic. So if anyone wants to ask questions about the comic, they can ask. No issues there. I don't know what I was expecting. Okay, half of me was expecting, okay, I'm not gonna get any comments at all, and that's fine, I'm probably gonna get a few comments. Or, like, it's suddenly gonna go well. Either one would be fine. What I didn't expect, what I didn't expect is for someone to imply Pizza Debt on that post. Cause if you've read my Forsaken comic, it's not even taking place during Forsaken. It's more of just an AU where they're just like living casually. It happens to have the Forsaken characters in them. And then someone comments and they're like, does would they like to have an Elliot on the team to feed them? And I just I told them, I was like, dude, I love you, but this isn't really Forsaken anymore. And if you read the comics, you could tell it's obvious. I saw that comment. How did you feel? Okay, let me ask you this because I didn't even tell this to like Alco saw it too, the admin in the server. They saw it and they're like, I saw a comment already, and I was like, oh my god. And like, I don't want to be mean, okay? So I like to hear other people. This is gonna sound mean, but like sometimes I'm like worried. It's like, am I gonna say something mean? But then if other people agree, then I'm like, you know what? I'll be honest. It was just odd. It was really odd, especially since they're a mutual of mine. Sometimes being mean is necessary. Yeah, you have a point. You have a point. Cause I met this person on Roblox and we became friends, and then they got my TikTok. Okay, so that's how we became mutuals. Mutuals with me, and it's clear you don't read the comic. And I'm not saying to be like a fan of me. I don't really care. But like, if you're gonna ask me a question, I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be implying pizza that to my comments. And then I told them, like, hey, it's not Forsaken. And then they're like, oh, my Elliot isn't Forsaken. I just really like, I have a big hyperfixation on mafioso, and work at a pizza place is something 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 whatever they said. And I don't know how I haven't lost it at this point. I'm gonna bring the cat over here. You guys get to look. You guys get to stare at the cat. Kitty. I'll learn how to draw animals better soon, but I will do my best until then. Honestly, the thing about animals, I used to be able to draw them, because I used to be able to draw, okay. I used to be able to draw furry art, because I had a bunch of friends that were furries. But for some reason, I can't anymore. Bunny or kitty? Forget about it. What was that supposed to mean? If I learned how to draw furries again, would I be rich? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I want to put this foot up. And then I don't know how to draw feet. Okay, bear with me. But yeah, other than that, the other comments were really interesting. That's like, cause the first comic I made regarding you that, like, when it actually became a series or something, there's a guy who like spilled coffee on Mafioso because he was late to work and he like bumped into him along the way. And they asked about him. They're like, did he actually make it to work on time? I'll make the head smaller. I still find it funny how like my dad didn't want a cat because of the idea, like, you know how like cats rub up on you when you come home because they're so excited? I want you guys to know my dog does the exact same thing. That commenter asking the real questions, I know, right? How do I draw back hind legs of a cat? That's a loaf. I can't reference that. Let me grab some reference photos of a cat. Cat reference drawing. Thank you. You know, fun fact, I remember getting Uesawa's first commission with the cats, and I was like, oh, I'm so worried I wouldn't do it justice. I remember I tried to draw like hyper realistic photos of my you know, I can draw chat. I can draw a horse. I can draw a horse, but I can't draw a cat. Oh my god. Most of my most of my photos of my cat are loaves, unfortunately. Honestly, as they should be. Loaves are adorable. Okay, if it goes around here, where's the other leg? This is gonna take a bit. I'm gonna stretch this one out a little bit more. Maybe that'll help. Okay, that helps a little bit. That helps a little bit. I can't believe I can draw a horse. Chat, I know. I remember I had a book where you could learn how to draw horses, and I think my grandpa gave it to me, so I learned how to draw horses, and that's how I know. That, and also, like, remember back then. How hungry. Let me make the shape of the cat a little bit better on the head. Very. I'm so hungry. How hungry. That is looking more cat-shaped. I think that's looking a little more cat-shaped. That is looking a little more cat. Okay, let's work on medkit. And then we'll work on the background details a little bit, but I want to focus on medkit first, just to get them out of the way. So we're gonna do this, update this layer, put this one back. Yeah, we're gonna work with a lot of layers today, chat. I love this song. So there's the hand. I was like, where did I put where did I position it? It's over here. Oh yeah, chat. Update on the Tomodachi life. I have gotten Mafioso to have a crush on, like, several updates actually, several updates. I have gotten Mafioso to get a crush on Noob. Noob considers Mafioso ultra friends right now. Chance is now added to the island, and he looks so stupid and short. And it took a long time to make him, not because I was having trouble with the me. No. I was having trouble figuring out how old he would be. I had a general idea, but I was like, should I like make that confirmed at this point? And so I I left my Switch. I asked Korok, but he was busy, so I left my Switch on my table. Thinking like, oh, hopefully it doesn't reset, you know, because I worked on everything else. The evil clothes store is upon us. My mafioso's already low-key lobotomized. First off, he got a rabbit. Very cute. Second, he's basically in his room all the time, unless I force them. Lobotomy store, exactly. We'll adjust the hands a little bit later. It feels off, but I can't pinpoint. Is Noob still rocking on the maracas? Yes. Not as much as before, surprisingly, but still yes. Noob got lobotomized, but you're right, actually. Yeah. I remember I have a video. Noob was on the maracas. Mafioso also got maracas recently. Started joining them. So they played maracas together. And guess who joined? Chance. He doesn't have maracas, but he tried with cans. So the three of them interacted. Maracas. I got real cute videos of them though. Wait, how do I hold on. I think I gotta lock in for Medkit's face, mainly because one, he's bald. So I'm gonna have to. It's not like I haven't drawn a bald character before. That's actually a lie. I've never drawn a bald character before. Even like Kappa Regime is the closest and he has a buzz cut. Oh, I can get away with drawing one eye! Oh my god, I forgot about that. That reminds me. Someone made like a someone basically talked about how like a bunch of the like fighting cast are disabled. And they are. But people forgot about medkits and they had to remind him, yeah, he lost an eye, by the way, guys. I just Okay, if it's facing that way, how did I do the sketch? Ah. Okay, we're gonna adjust this a little bit actually. We're gonna tilt this. Actually, hold on. We did all that just to switch it up. Hold on, chat. Oh yeah, also I watched what do you call it? I watched the Minecraft web series. Would you call it a web series? They've been saying ARG, but I'm not really sure about the title. Anyways, the Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. I watched that this morning, and now my For You page has been nothing but them. I'm not complaining, but like, damn, they were quick. Because I've been seeing them so much on my For You page. I was like, you know what? I'll bite, bite the bullet, is that the term? Either way, I'll just go check it out. I like it. Do I give him a nose, chat? I'm like looking at this and I'm like, do I give him a nose? I'm gonna give him like a hairline for now, just so I can get like a general idea better. Oh yeah, since we do play this game, I have so much to talk about, chat. I have so much to talk about this stream. How many of you guys have been updated within the Grace community? I don't really talk about these things, but since we do play Grace on this stream, I feel like it's worth noting. And we might have to remove that game from our list. Where does his horns go? On the side, like here. It's like marking where the horns of like a doll should go. Doll customization. Is there controversy? Markiplier? What do you mean Markiplier? Anyways, yes, there is controversy. That's so funny to see. Wait, what? Is there controversy? Markiplier. Mar Someone edited me, like, my profile picture onto Markiplier's face, and I still think about that. Anyways, hello everybody, my name is 57 and I am a Okay. Okay, but yes, for those who don't know, turns out the creator is, what's the word? Racist, homophobic, he's, problematic, and, like, I'm trying to think of other things. He says slurs, okay? So I'm gonna try to say as much as I know. I've seen his face so many times, I can't look. And those who know, do use know. Okay, but yeah, so the main drama was like his girlfriend saying slurs in private very casually and not finding an issue. And like he basically excused or dismissed her behavior, saying it was like a coping mechanism. And yeah. So I forgot exactly how they got the information out. All I know is that are the horns wonky? No, I think they look right. Um Coping mechanism apparently, but then after that, like the creator Simon came out with an apology about it, saying like, you know, that's not right, stuff like that, like he shouldn't have, stuff like that, and it was fine for a second, and then after that it came out he also used slurs. Yeah, he himself throws slurs around, no wonder he won. Yeah, so they're also gonna make like the most recent update, the last update, and like, you know, okay, people were pretty upset because like the devs were just gonna throw away their game over like the owner's girlfriend like saying slurs. Turns out he also said slurs. Um, this eye patch placement is wrong. So yeah, I heard they were passing it to another dev. I hope so. Can it get out of their hands? So much for a very loving Christian game. Oh, I like the eyebrow shape. I like how soft that looks. It feels so weird drawing him bald. But yeah, I remember checking because I looked on Twitter because I'm like, I'm scrolling. Let's see what my artist that I follow posted, you know. And then I see a screenshot of him like saying the N word, and it's like, oh, no wonder why it's offensive. Man, halfway there. Oh my god, are you trying to reach a hundred stream streak? How long have you got? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Busy IRL? I hope it's not too hard on you. But yeah, we're gonna hold off on playing Grace until all of the controversy goes over, and we'll see how it goes. So like, you know, if they move it to another dev and it gets better, then like maybe we'll give it another shot. But I don't think we'll be touching it. Not at all. I get to continue lurking. I wanna make his face a little sharper. I don't think he's the type to have like a rounder face, I'm gonna be honest. You lurkers get a lot of fun today because I have a lot to yap about. So pressure replacement to Grace or something else? Honestly, maybe? I don't know. I want to schedule a day where if like anyone wants to play pressure, you can join in, and then we'll have it like scheduled. That's what I really want to do. Because it's not like Grace where you can just kind of jump in anytime, really. Because the rounds will probably last longer, you know? I feel like he would have small pupils, you know? Isn't he, like, always anxious? Like, not anxious, that's not the right term. And then your thingy. Together we are medkit. Yes. Why is there two of you? Medkit, jedkit, redkit. Like tense. Yeah, it's like he's on edge. I don't know if paranoid fits. All I know is that he's like Loki's kind of like me. No, med carrot. I love you, med carrot. So stupid. Okay, that goes around here. And keeps it here. Is Medkit a carrot? Leaning towards no. Medkit, not Medkit. Mubot is lying. Did you see the new April Fool's update for Friday? Cookie bear. I feel like a walking target when I play Medkit. Yeah, so I did play fighting during April Fools. I'm gonna make his head a little bit smaller, I think. Let me rotate. Oh, it's actually not that big. Okay, we're still gonna move it. If you were to say Medkit was would Gabby would Gabby consume them in an instant? Minesweeper. Okay. Uh Okay. Commissioner 2. No, I almost opened Roblox. Uh, Chrome. Minesweeper. Da, 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 da. Roblox sweeper. No. I feel like Minesweeper is one of the games, like, you don't expect to get rage baited on, but you can. Because I remember going in a game and a bunch of people joined me and they proceeded to kick me for no reason. I didn't do anything, by the way. They literally just joined and I was just trying to finish the round as fast as possible. And I only had a 50-50 left, so I lost that 50-50, unfortunately. And then they kicked me once they were able to get in the game. I don't know, I feel like there's some games where it's like you'd think you couldn't get rage baited on, but then, like, people make you think otherwise. For example, work at a pizza place! The amount of petty fights on that game is insane. I remember waking up and I felt sick. So when I used to be sick, I would just get on Roblox and enjoy my time there. And this random person, I'm pretty sure, just saw me working pretty slow, but I was still working. They proceeded to just do my job for me. Like, okay. And that got me so sad that I left the game. And then I proceeded to complain to one of my friends, and I was like, I hate work at a pizza place. I didn't cry, but like, I don't like people that are like that. I understand if they were there first and then suddenly I joined, like, you know, because like you're doing your job, I get it. But I was there first. Oh, please, not a 50-50. No, no. Wait a minute. We're fine, we're fine. There's not a 50-50. It's not a 50-50. See, we're good at chat. We're so good at the game. I think I might keep this pink sheet. But yeah, what was I saying last time? I think I was talking about medkit's like expression. I don't remember anything else. He looks so miserable. I love him. Was there any other important games that had like an April Fool's update? Because I don't actually remember. I know there was Regretivator, but that's like incredibly. I'm not gonna lie, chat. The Regretivator, April Fool's was really overwhelming. I need to fix this sleeve. Oh, I also know that there's like a Forsaken April Fool's update, but first off, I'm not touching Forsaken. Second, it was just skins, really. But it's like you have to pay for them, and it's like, do I really wanna? Do I really wanna? I know there's like voice acted skins, and I remember seeing the Elliot one, and I got really scared. I didn't want to look at I didn't want to look at noobs. The Minecraft Herdcraft update was mid. All I heard from that update, I think, was I think it was only like it was the cute animals, right? And then after that they updated lighting. And then that's it? But they didn't even talk about lighting? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, I'm gonna have to put the patterns. Oh shit. On my face and above my throat. The animals were an actual update. Herdcraft. Oh! Whoa! What is that then? Wait, what was the April Fool's this year? Oh, wait! No, I remember now. It was like, it was alright from what I've seen. It was like you can just herd blocks, right? I haven't touched Minecraft, but my brother has been like, I want to play Minecraft. And I'm like, yeah, you should. Speaking of which, I found out, chat, I'm gonna be honest, I thought remember my brother? I genuinely thought he was 2 months younger than me. He's a year and 2 months younger than me. I wanted to check out the Grace April Fool's update, but I'm not touching it yet. Yeah, me too. I've been wanting to look at that one too. Only 7. You're older than me! It's your birth month. It's your birth month. You're old. You're old. If I'm old, you're fossil. The Gubby 5 to 57. I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, hi Swap. How are you doing? Think. There you go. Oh yeah, I was gonna make the face small. That's why. I was like, huh, what am I missing? Cause it doesn't. Yeah. I need to know. Hi, I have a cold. How bad is it? I hope you get better soon. Drink honey lemon water. And you probably shouldn't be watching stream, you should be resting. So does that mean both of us need glasses now? I think Corey has glasses. If that's what you're talking about. I'll survive. You better. Not happen. I think that's fine here. I need to know. What is going on with your neck? Okay. I saw there's like a little medkit chain that you could get on your whatever. Like, I forgot what it was, but it was something in pressure, and I want it. I feel so sad whenever like games have like, you know, games are doing really good and it's lovely, like, you know, you can tell it's made with love, and then it becomes like canceled or like, you know, it goes under controversy, and it's just so sad to see. I'm gonna make the hand smaller because that is far too big. I keep wanting to make him old, but Medkit's not that old. He's like 30 something, isn't he? Like canonically. He's not that old. I don't know why I keep wanting to. He's 30. He's 30. Okay. Damn, my noob is older than him. My noob canonically is 34. It's okay. The stress just aged him. Just that's so mean. That's so mean. Oh, what is the sleeves? I'm seeing something here. That's what? Oompy oompy. What? Wait. The ill right after. I don't know how I said that with a straight face reading reading chat. His head still feels big. I feel like I gotta shrink it. Oh yeah, someone asked in my Q&A. They asked what is Mafioso's opinion on Hello Kitty, and it's so funny. Not because of them asking the question. No, it's so funny to me because I do have an answer for that. I didn't have to think about it because I have thought about it. I remember talking to Korok and I was like, which Hello Kitty characters would the Mafia Lings like? So I have a favorite for each of them. And Mafioso. Oh, don't forget this thing. Got this up here. Does anyone know what this is? I genuinely have no clue. Crystal, I think. Does it just sit there and like glow? Is that it? Should I give him ears? Like I feel like there's something missing. Do I give him ears? Like okay, let's medkit is done for now. Let's focus on other things. I'm gonna fix this arm later. I just don't want to look at it. So we're gonna move this aside. Move this aside. And then we're gonna focus. So many lines, right? It's a source of power for the gear. Ah. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So we're gonna focus on the weapons here, placing them, and the background. Lower opacity, you get to be the highlight. We're doing so good on time, hopefully. Probably not, but it's okay, because we're here for fun. That looks like a... That looks like it, yeah. This one's a good song. Sorry, I'm putting... Will Medkit be upset if someone were to take the Sims? The Sims crystal away! The Sims crystal! You're taking their plum bob, is it? How dare you? This looks like a donut box. How do I make this look more like a... Also, from earlier, Mochi is a piece of shit too, so even if Grace gets past to them, it's still bad. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I remember there's a lot of controversy with, like, I think it was, like, Sens? I think he ended up being... I think that was a moderator. All I know is that I saw controversy with him, and I thought he was involved, and then Mochi, like, seems the most sane, but at the same time, they also were involved in the screenshots that I mentioned. I wish I had a bottom view of the suitcase. It's not a suitcase, it's a medkit. I'm gonna look up what stuff are in like a first aid kit and I'm gonna put that in there, but we're not gonna do that right now. What I'm really concerned about is the chair. Specifically, the gun on the chair. We're gonna put it on the side, I think. I think that's what Uesuwa said. Which I gotta put on the chair arm. I'm thinking back here, I'm gonna put like a... Let's put a square for now. It's so... You know what's so funny? Like, this isn't that funny, but like... There's so much going on in other games, and it's so funny to me that like... I haven't heard anything from Forsaken, as far as I know. Like, I haven't heard any controversy from them, so they're actually doing okay in terms of things. I don't know, I just thought I would hear something terrible, but like, you know... I guess it's alright over there. Put that there. What else is in nurse kind of room? Kitty. I'm trying to look in the vet room too. You don't see what I see. No, that's gonna be separate from here. I want to change this to a different one. We're gonna just simplify it. I'm really hoping we can get this done today. I'm not sure if we will. I'm very sorry. I'm just letting you know now, Uesuwa, that we might not be able to finish it today, but I will try my damn best. And we'll do a handle here. I remember I opened the cabinet from my, like, in my house, and, like, the hinge came off, and I had to tell my mom, hey, the hinge fell off. If no news from Forsaken, either okay or so bad that everyone who reported this quit. What do you- wait, hold on. If no news from Forsaken, either okay or so bad that everyone who reported this quit. What do you mean? If it comes to that, that's fine. Thank you for understanding. That is what I was talking about. I think I just... Hold on. I was talking about Forsaken. I think I was just confused on what you said. 57's a little slow. How did I draw the chair again? We're gonna cover that up. Ah, there it is. And we're gonna draw a line here. I don't know about you guys, but I have a tendency to naturally curve my lines, so I'm really trying my best to not, like, rely on rulers as much. Because I don't like using rulers. I want to be able to not use them as much. E. And then line goes up here. I'm gonna need a ruler for this. Will the cat's eye be the same color as Pursuer again? Doubtful. Pursuer. I haven't played I haven't played VOD in a while, actually. Now that I think about it, yeah. The only news I heard about them is like they asked like to change Devesto's voice, but then after that, like the creators of like, what's the game with Postal Dude? What's the game called? All I know is that like they got really pissed off about it, about like someone using their voice. Is it genuinely Postal? It's genuinely Postal. Okay. Thank you, Jen. Like, oh, what's the game Postal Dude's from? Postal. I should have known. I should. But yeah, like they got really upset over it, and I remember like that kind of tanked their popularity is not the right word, but like, you know, people got upset with them over it because they were getting like really pissy about like a person using voice lines. I don't know what happened to the Vesto after that though. I feel like that's an alright chair. Reputation. That is the word, thank you. See, I love having chat because you guys get to fill in the words that I can't remember, even though English is my first language. But let's pretend English isn't my first language. I feel like this is turning out pretty well. I'm gonna crop a few things, okay? You see how much empty space this is? We're gonna move that, actually. We're gonna crop it a little bit. I think I'm gonna crop this a little bit. I know we just put effort into this, but we can move that. So I'm actually gonna... We're gonna move a few things. Specifically this part, because this part can be cut off a little bit. I don't mind it. So we'll put it here. And then this. Shrink it. So that the focus is more on him. Do you see that? Is that good? I hope so. Okay, let's add more in the background. I know I had a window back here, so we're gonna add that in once more. Not what I meant to do. I'm gonna put that a little bit higher so that's different from this right here. I feel like 57 is the kind of person who uses medfish. You know what? You might be onto something this time. You might be onto something. I remember there was someone on my account once that there's like the way they commented on my alt account made me feel like it was Rainix on an alt account. They haven't commented in such a long time now that I think about it. And then we're gonna put something. We're gonna try to keep it simple. I just want it to feel like there's a bit of life. Does that make sense? Whom? I don't remember their name. All I know is that, like, the way they talked reminded me in a way of you. It's not a bad thing at all. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna put another poster. We're not gonna put too much on the poster because I want to emphasize, like, more medkit, really. I don't like the look of that. Hold on. Okay, I think that's all right, and then we'll add tiles on the floor. I'm gonna put this on another layer for my sake. Just to make erasing just a little bit easier for later down the line. We'll do this, that, and then there you go. And that should be alright for the... Can I request Medcarrot be on one of the posters? Okay, the question is, do you want Medcarrot to be like drawn, like me draw Medcarrot? Or do you just want like a PNG? Do you want me to just stick the PNG on there? Which... I feel like either way it's gonna be great. Okay, I think that's good. We're gonna merge this down so it's all in the same layer. We're gonna start erasing the parts that we don't need. And then clean up the sketch a little bit. I mean, we have done PNG in the past. I don't know how much more it would take you draw it. I think I would just be like... It would be like the, Were you here when I drew Mafioso? Like, when I drew Mafioso having dinner. Or Tomodachi Chibi. Oh, Tomodachi. I was so tempted. Someone made like a thing where it's like you can commission me to make a Tomodachi version of your avatar or like a Tomodachi VTuber, and I wanted it so bad, but I was like, no, I can't spend money. But it's so tempting. Tomodachi. Tomodachi like. I want to adjust the face a little bit more of the cat. I feel like the head is so big. I feel like the leg is alright, at least. So we'll do this, and then we're gonna update the cat. I have a bad habit of making everyone's head big. Tomodachi VTuber, Tomodachi for life. Tomodachi VTuber. Tomodachi. Tomodachi. It's so fat! Oh my god, I completely realized. No, how did I word this? I didn't realize how big the gubby was until now. I still have to add the horns. He's got matching horns with Medkit. It would be funny to add Medcarrot in general, so whatever you feel fits more. I'm gonna put like a stand of Medcarrot here. It's just gonna it's gonna be a Medcarrot figure. Okay. That's good. I'm gonna emphasize this, lower this one. We're gonna erase the stuff that's not needed to right here. I feel like we did pretty alright on the pants. Oh, so bad. I'm gonna skip this one. This one. Thank you for sending the PNG of Medcarrot. Chat. Okay, wait. I need this. I'm gonna take this real quick. Even you're right. Oh my god, you're so right. You're so right. Okay. I'm gonna put this temporarily here, just so that you guys see the vision, okay? Okay, wait. Medkit plushie. Okay, wait. Medkit right here. Medcarrot right in the back, okay? So we'll put this right here, and then we're gonna put like a medkit plushie. I kind of wanted the medkit plushie, but I wasn't into fighting at the time, so... And I'm kind of sad about that. I remember playing for the first time, and I saw like the plushie, and I was like, oh my god, it's so cute. He looks so miserable and sad. If Medcarrot was real, are you Medcarrot? Without a doubt. No hesitation. We're gonna lower the opacity. Bring this up. We're gonna adjust the... Yeah, for some reason, chat, I've been getting a lot more people. Like, I have blocked so many people on my alt account because I keep getting advertised. Like, I keep getting people who are making edits or talking about like fruit. What's it called? You know the AI like fruit thing? Fruit Love Island, I think, whatever. Usually I just get hate videos, but now I've been getting like people who are fans of it and don't care. So I've had to block so many. Fruit Love Island. Yes, that's the one. The Medkit Gubby reminds me of the Med Bean. Plum. Bean fighting game. Wait, no, fighting bean game. Hold on, what's it called again? I gotta get the ears right. So fat, so chubby. Fighting bean game. Yes, that's the one. I haven't played it yet. Okay, wait. I've been wanting to play it just for shits and giggles, but I haven't before in the past because I was like, oh, I don't play fighting though. Like I only know medkit and subspace. I'm not a real fan, so I never touched it. Fighting bean. Chat, should we also add the med deer? You said that. Thank you. I'll take that. Okay. We'll put a little crystal here. You know, Persona fans don't play the game in the first place and still talk about it like they know everything. You know what? You make a good point. You make a good point. I don't know much about Persona. All I know is that at some point I almost cosplayed Arsene, and I have my plush of Morgana. And my younger sister has cosplayed Morgana. And that's all. It's so fat. It's so fat. It's so fat. Do we add like a jacket for the med kit? Like do we add matching jacket? Okay, wait. Let me look at the cat. Chat, I think I'm getting better. I think I'm starting to understand cat. Chat. At this rate, I can draw. I can draw furries. No, because I remember I used to be able to draw them because one FNAF, two friends, and then I just didn't again. I can't find a good image of the bee. No! I think the nose is smaller. That's what's driving me, like, not driving me mad, but it's just odd. I sent some, but I don't know if it'll look decent. Oh my god! Oh my god! Chat, hold on, chat, hold on. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry over this. I'm gonna cry over them. Look how stupid they are. They're so dumb. They're so fat. I hope you guys know I haven't cried about anything. Like, I don't really cry about movies. I don't cry about reading stuff. I don't get sad. No, I get sad, but I just don't get to the point of crying. But for some reason, when I see something so cute, I will be in genuine tears. That's how you make me cry. That's how you make me cry. You just put like something really. So I want to make the legs chunky. Hold on, I gotta update this. Your streamer is normal. Your streamer is so normal. Oh, that's Will Stetson. I was like, that sounds familiar. Hold on. I'm skipping that one. Sorry. Oh, they're so fat. They're so bean. Do you want me to remove the ears so that it's more bean, or do you want to keep the gubby aspect of it? You I'm so normal. I'm so normal over stupid beans. Oh my god, there's one with a gun. Hold on, chat. The other image he sent me, he has a gun. Remove the ears, bet. He has, look at the tiny gun. Oh my god. 30 years old, by the way. And then we'll put the head here. It's on this one. So that's the eye patch. There you go. I don't know what to do exactly with Medkit's hand. I feel like it's fine as is. What I could do is just do this. But I don't know if, like, he should... What do you think? Should we... Because I could make him holding hands... I have an idea, chat. Hold on. I'm cooking something, I swear. Nang dahan-dahan sa pasilyo tungo sa ay hinawakan. I made this sleeve so nice for what? I don't want to get rid of it, so we're gonna move it. Okay. Okay, trust the process, chat. Trust the process. We're gonna move this a little bit over here instead. I wanna cry. It's so fat. It's really fat. Who fed you? It's so fat. It's just big bones. It's so well loved. Spoiled. Brother, may I have some oats? Wait, does anyone remember the rest of it? I remember watching that video so many times simply because me and Cork were playing a game, and they kept repeating that. Brother, may I have some oats? No, brother. Something. We're so unserious, chat. I am starving, brother. It's just so dumb. What do you mean? This is the most serious stream of April 3rd, 2006. You're right, you're right. 100% worth my money. Hell yeah! As am I, brother. The tall, skinny figure has thrown oats at me. Me, brother. I believe they have taken a liking to me. Are you gonna quote the entire thing? I will read it. This is what you guys, for those who paid money, this is what you guys paid for, and I'm so glad you guys are enjoying it. I wanna twist the hand. Okay, so he's going up. I wanna turn on the sketch layer a little bit just to... Okay. So we'll adjust this real quick. And we'll do this because there's something on his waist that's like... Kind of looks like a corset. Hold on. Not corset, but it's just like part of his pants. He has no, now that I think about it, he has high-waisted pants. He's just like me for real. We'll move the hand a little bit so it's a little more accurate to how he's positioned. No, brother, I've seen this before. I have observed many things. From the roaring beast that the tall, skinny figures crawl inside to travel beyond the horizon, to how the to how the figure wept when other had fallen into a deep sleep. And from my experiences, I have learned that they will give extra oaths to one of us before taking them into the shed of no return. They will do terrible things in that shed, brother. This is great speech practice, chat. This is great reading practice. 57 ASMR to fall asleep to. 57 book club, exactly. Chat, I'm gonna read to you guys. Next stream we're gonna read I have no mouth and I must scream. Very delightful. We will read I have no mouth and I must scream. Oh, I almost forgot to erase that. Whoopsie. Oh, did you want the gun still here? I feel like it's gonna... How many chapters do we need to read before next stream? It's a real good question. You have to read... 2 milli. Yeah, you're right. English was never my strong suit in school. It's okay, me too. Chat! I struggled so much in English in high school. I had to like say it out loud to some. I remember when I was doing my assignments, I had to like say it out loud to them so that like it would make sense in my brain. Yeah, or hanging off it. Okay, okay. I'll put it in the blue layer. And where's Medkit's gun? My sister gave me a gummy Krabby Patty kebab. I want that. That's really fitting for you. I want that though. So I'm gonna put it like this. Bear with me, chat. I do not know how to draw a gun, but we're going to try our best. How many annotations and stuff will we need per chapter? Would you believe me if I said I never annotated? Go ham. I don't know. Channel your inner American. That works. That works. Have I drawn a gun before, actually? Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know what? This isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I've drawn Splatoon guns. I remember I drew Korok's Nautilus, but I drew it like incredibly like near hyper realistic, and it looks so stupid compared to the rest of the drawing. It was so funny. It was just a Nautilus too. Like my dualies looked fine. It wasn't like too realistic. The charger with the two. Oh my god, you're right. I did struggle with that one too. I forgot about that one. So detailed you had to. Yeah, I remember that. I had to simplify it, and it still wasn't enough. But I still have the screenshots because I thought it was so funny. So I kept it. This is not bad for a gun, chat. I'll do this here. There we go. You should show the hyper-realistic Nautilus sometime. If we have time after stream, because like I don't know if you'll finish this on stream, but I want to try my best. If we have time after, I will try to find it and I will pull it up because I think it's gonna be really funny. So silly. Okay, that is not bad actually. Is that too small? No, that's handheld. No, it's too. It's 57. What's a chimney boy? What's a chimney boy? I think I know what it is, but I also feel like you're calling me British. Santa Claus? It's 57 Santa Claus. I think that fits. That's a better gun size, I think. A boy who cleans chimneys. I've never cleaned a chimney. I've cleaned the roof. I want to have it hanging off a little bit. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna erase here. That is not a bad gun. That is not a bad gun. I'm gonna focus on the top a little bit. Hold on, I saw is somebody wait, is it somebody who cleans chimneys? My sources say yes. Damn. Is Santa Claus technically cleaning the chimney when it's fast? Straight face 57. This code is rubbing you. You're. I mean, okay, technically it's cleaning it, but it wouldn't be a good job. Would you say? It's taking me out. The cleaning the chimney when it's fast. I shouldn't laugh at that as much as I do. I'm normal. Oh, look at how messy our stuff has become. Asking the questions no one's there to. It's great. Oh, I have to fill in the med kit in the back. First aid kit. We're having so much fun, chat. Have you ever seen this clothes dirty? It's magic. I think it's magically ash proof. Do you think he just puts on oil and like slides through? I don't want to think about that. Never mind. He eats the ash like a vacuum. Mmm, yummy. Is he ash phobic? Like hydrophobic? Like the ash slides off of him? That is plausible. That's plausible. Has any of you guys seen Santa Claus? Do you guys know? I'm looking at first aid kits. I'm seeing medications, scissors. What if someone leaves the fire on? Isn't there like a movie? Wait, there's like shit. There's like the Santa Claus movie, and like it talked about a few of those things. I don't remember if they talked about leaving the fire on though. Now that I think about it. Hold on, wouldn't that just start a? They killed Santa Claus. You're right. They did kill. They did kill Santa Claus. Santa Claus. I've seen him at a mall once when I was young. Totally the real 100% Santa Claus himself. I believe it. I believe it. If we do this and this and it'll make scissors. It'll make trust the process. It'll look like scissors. Stop it, Patrick. You're scaring it. Is Santa Claus a serial killer? It's a really good question. Is there a creepypasta of Santa Claus? Yes. I want to learn how to draw objects nicer. This is great practice. I'm like 90% sure there is. I'm surprised I haven't heard it because I remember I used to listen to this guy who would make speed paints with like Copic markers, and then he would draw creepypastas while talking about the creepypasta. It was really interesting. I liked it. Actually, I don't remember if I've ever been in a mall during Christmas time. I don't remember mine. All I remember, I got really sad over a plush dog before. What about scary pasta? I don't have a response to that. I'm sorry. Does it at least taste good? I'd hope so. We'll keep it small. We'll keep it small, keep it simple. I'm seeing medication. And I'm gonna put like a bottle. But don't, 57, don't put too much! Because that is not the focus. I ate a pound of uranium. I don't think that's healthy for you. I do not think that's healthy for you. You're like fed for the rest of your life. Yeah, if your life's short, I think so. Anyways. Okay. It's time. No, it's not. I need to add one more thing, chat. One more, okay? Why can't I copy? Open link. If it doesn't let me save or copy... Oh, there you go. Didn't someone calculate how many calories that is? Did someone actually? Oh, he's so stupid. Oh my god. I love whatever's wrong with him. 20 billion or something? God damn. You look different today. Did you get a haircut? I did. Thank you for noticing. Finally, someone noticed. We'll try not to put too much into it, okay? We're just gonna try to work fast as we can. No, don't look sad over me. I'm sorry. He's so stupid. Oh my god. I'm normal about him. I'm normal. When Minesweeper stream? No. No Minesweeper. Please, spare me. Oh my god, he's so... He looks so disappointed. I love it. I love him so much. I hope you're happy with him looking disappointed because he always does. Oh my god, there's... I love him. I love him so much. Okay, anyways, focus, 57. Focus. It is time to finally color. Yay, chat, everyone cheer. Everyone cheer. What was I doing again? Oh, I was coloring. Oh, okay. We'll do this, and then we'll start coloring. I'm gonna do all of these separately. We'll start with here. That was my face when I IP ranked Carnation on max severity, but didn't get the badge. That is evil. Thank you for the cheers. Yes! I'm very joyous today. Oh, I have more thoughts about 57 if you guys like to hear. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you all of them. I have a lot of thoughts, and I haven't shared a good amount of them. But I can share you this one thing. I'm gonna actually include the gun since it's a similar color. So I might as well do it all in one. But, what do you call it? Yeah, I'll include the gun. Oh! I was thinking about how the Chimchus refer to 57, because 57 originated, like, okay, lore-wise, 57 originated because, what do you call it? Because the researchers regarding 57's little world decided to, like, you know, give them the number 57, right? So, imagine the nickname that the, like, Chimchus gave for 57. It's just like, Chimmy. Chimmy. Big Chimchu. It just means big Chimchu, that's it. See, how you feel about Dozer, of eating Dozer, is how I feel about you that. I wanna... That's a lie. Korok's the one who's been saying they would taste like cheese. And he's right. He's so right. Mmm, cheese. Yummy. I wonder if anyone's gonna ask about Moff parent lore. Oh, I forgot to talk about that! I can talk about it. I haven't had anyone ask. I don't talk about the, Mafioso's parents much. But it's funny, because I do have a full story for them. Like, how they got together, how they met, and basically, like, how they raised Mafioso. And it's really funny, because they're a really loving couple, but they're also, like, their relationship started from an arranged marriage. Litany is moldy cheese, and Cuckoo is radioactive cheese. I don't think I want to think about moldy cheese. I like to think that Mafioso's parents, retired. So, like, they're still alive. They just retired and faked their deaths or something. Keep in touch with their son, obviously. Sisei is just melted cheese. Ira's just happy to be there. Blue cheese. Mmm. Wait, blue cheese kinda yummy. At least in the... I've talked about this. The burger that I had with blue cheese. Mmm, yummy. Mmm, burger. I didn't eat lunch today because I forgot. It's okay, I'm not that hungry. But I'm kinda hungry. Oh, I forgot a bigger... Whoops. Coping is difficult? Coping with what exactly? I have a feeling I might know. With the end of Grace Forever and Ever. Yeah. We had to talk about that today, didn't we, chat? It's really... I can't get over him, he looks stupid. Why couldn't I get a medkit plush? I hope they re-release him. And then I could get medkit or something. The coping mechanism. I can't believe they said that was a coping mechanism. Cause it's like, I don't know, guys. I feel like there's better coping mechanisms out there than saying slurs. I would have gotten into Grace, but it seems a bit too chaotic for me. It is very chaotic. It, like, it helped. Okay, this is gonna sound so stupid. I remember being like really hyperactive sometimes, so I would just ask Korok to like play Grace, and it was basically my enrichment for the day, so that I would lose my energy and relax. And it kind of helps with that, but I definitely get that it's not for everyone. Let me just put the shackle around me already. Damn. Me when cope. Let me turn these all black real quick. That one, and then that one's already black, and then this one. There we go. Okay, it's more cohesive. I'm gonna turn this off just so that it's a little bit more visually nice for us to see. Control Shift G, this is gonna be the base. Let's pick color. Can you save my heart, daddy son? At least they're giving us an open source version of the game. Are they? I did not know about that. Okay, we're just gonna start coloring, I think. Oh my god, you're so stupid. Okay, I'm normal. I'm fine. Is this a good color? We can always change it. I remember someone coped by making like a breakup comic of the Endless Torment Trio and saying our Torment Trio really wasn't endless after all. And it was like, damn! Damn! Yeah, they're letting people look through the code and keeping unfinished stuff in it to let people continue making the game even if it's not from the main devs. Ah, interesting. I see. That is the only white he has? Okay. I mean, okay. I can't take this seriously when we have this in the background. Look at how he's so stupid. He's so stupid. Okay, next layer, we're gonna focus on the teal bits, and then we'll do the dark one last. So we'll do teal. This is very Miku colored, old Miku colored specifically. We'll do that, and I think that should be good. Is he blue or teal? Where's Carrot? It's gonna be up here soon. I fear that the plushie medkit is I think the best cameo yet. Do not be afraid because you are so right. I love it so much. I think I love it so much, genuinely. Teal, okay. Miku colored. I feel medkit is like Miku. Genuinely, what is his problem? He's so stupid. I love him. I'm normal, I'm fine. Okay. I understand. Is this the commentary of a sane and normal individual? The heavens point to yes. See? Mubot understands me. I am a completely healthy and sane individual who doesn't get cuteness aggression over a medkit plushie and desperately wants one so bad. I would do a commission for a medkit plushie. I would do it. For once, Moobot doesn't lie. Very rare occasion, but it is possible. I'm gonna add the gold features later? No. Hey, Paul, are you sure? No, wait. Move on. Please. Work with me here. I'm gonna do another layer for his pants. It's a darker teal, it seems like. Looks more like this, I think. But I'm gonna push it back a little. That should be good. What's his shoes? I can't see his shoes. Okay, that works. I remember trying to make a stylized version of Medkit for a cosplay, like for a Roblox cosplay. But he's just so perfect. I can't adjust him. I feel like I would be fine at the way he is. No changes, no notes. Well, my friends also call Medkit Betty. You should see the document name I have for the you know the other sketch that I gave you, the 3-point perspective one? You should see the document name for that one. That one's silly. Dress shoes or loafers almost. That Medkit sounds like how I would dress. Honestly, I would dress with like dress shoes and loafers. I just don't have any. Let's do a dark teal. Let's do that and then that, and that should be good. Ooh, there you go. I think that's pretty alright. Big bro, yes or no? Yes? Ever since I found out he's he's younger than me by like a year. He's just been calling me big bro. You gotta start calling me Kuya. Give Medkit a monocle? Why? He has an eye patch. I've seen people do that. I feel like it's very fitting. But it's also really funny because he already has an eye patch. Imagine putting a monocle over the eye patch. Just... This is stupid. This is stupid. Okay, I'm gonna add the gold in a bit. Oh, I almost forgot about you. I'm fine. I'm fine. Normal. Endgame. Yeah. Thank you, Big Bro. What was it about? 2 eye patches are better than 1. 57 doesn't have an eye patch. Should they get a mono? I'm gonna lose my eye for that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways. Let's add the gold real quick. Hey, Meth. What did you make me say yes or no to? The rule for that is if we say yes or no, we don't ask about it until after we say our answer. Come on, what is it? Imagine he leaves just now, he doesn't tell us. Is Medkit a British? If the Twitch gods grant it! No! Don't make him British. I could kind of see it though. I don't want to think about that. Game skin? Did I just say yes to you spending money? I should have said no. Medkit feels British. Yeah, Medkit does feel British, and I kind of I'm not. We're not gonna acknowledge it, chat. Okay, he's not. I swear. Perhaps yeah, I should have said no. Knowing you, I should have said no. I love whatever's wrong with him. Oh, so stupid. Anyway, let's make the lighter crystal. And then we'll do the gun, which is... Am I missing anything there? No. Okay. It looks more Australian to me. I feel like you would just have an accent. So what do you mean? What do you mean? You spend money very casually. What was I doing next? Okay, we're coloring the... Let's color the back. No, let's color the gubby real quick. Gubby and Kitty. We'll take the white from you. I'm fine, I'm fine. Because of how simple they look, I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna do it all in one layer. I'm gonna lower this a little bit. Just for the top, yeah. I know where you live. What is that? Don't say that. Don't say that. And use the right your. Okay, what was I doing? Kitty. I hope I did your cat justice. I've been getting emails about the fosters saying like, oh, we have kittens. I think it's becoming kitten season. I think this might be around the time. But I just haven't I haven't cleaned my room after having Max over, and medication's been hitting me pretty hard, so I've been holding back. Your who cares, they sound the same. I don't like it when people use the wrong your. If English isn't your first language, I don't care. Okay. Gubbies. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna take a more darker color, just a little more desaturated. We'll do that. And then we'll take the green. A little desaturated. I'm a pure America. I am pure America. I'm just an idiot. Would you say you're an American? Oh, kind of looks like Toothless. Oh. I'll keep the eyes thin, like, the pictures. Okay. Background time, background time. Let's take the gray. Cover the whole thing. I did not know what I pressed. That is not what I meant to do. Down. There we go. The void. Kitty. Okay, we'll do that as the general basis. So we're gonna just paint on top, okay? I want to have this kind of like a... We're gonna try to use not many saturated colors. I use saturated colors on him, but we're gonna try not using much. Speaking of cats, she's here. Give her a kiss! Tell fuck I love her! I'm always like that, every single time. Okay, I want to use like a grayish, I think. We'll try to use a grayish green. I've been getting green vibes when I was sketching this. I have 3 male and 1 female. Oh. I wish I had a cat. I'm not jealous. No. I'll get a cat soon. I've been wanting a rabbit too, but like, we don't talk about that one as much. Mainly because I'm not ready. Okay, let's make this a little more grimy. I have an idea, okay? I want to do like really intense lighting. I think I might have made this a little too light. But I really want to make it look muddy. If 57 had the opportunity, how many cats would they own? If 57 had a chance to choose their animals, they would have like probably 1 or 2 cats and 1 or 2 rabbits. And maybe a dog. And hopefully that's it. I think I like the griminess of that. I think I like it. We'll work with it. Trust the process, chat, okay? So I'm gonna take another layer. We have so many layers today. BGU, please. Stay on track. Like, keep... What do you say? Stay on topic. You should get an owl. You're the one who wants the owl, not me. No, okay, wait. I want to make a correction to my previous statement. 57 has 200 plus rabbits. You're right, actually. I want to make a correction. If I had the opportunity, I would own a crow. I would have a pet crow. But they are illegal and I cannot have them, so unfortunately that will not be happening. Yeah, I don't know what BG was on about. Imagine ooh, that would be terrible. I'm gonna get a rabbit for every follower I have. I have like over 100 on each account, minimum. And I have like 3. Why are crows illegal? I think they're protected. It's not illegal if they don't know you have. You're right. I did research on the law for owning birds at some point, but you weren't allowed to have any, of the protected species. I don't remember the exact reasons. I almost said something absolutely insane. Do I have permission to say it? If you don't think it's appropriate for stream, you might want to keep that one to yourself. Korok's more blunt than I am. I appreciate it. I feel like I gained so much energy, and now I'm just speeding through this. I'm so locked in. I'm having a lot of fun, honestly, chat. Speeding like this, true speeding through rooms I'm back to. I still find it funny. When I told Meth, usually my drawings take around like 3 hours. You know, obviously we've had commissions that last like several streams, so like, you know, maybe another extra stream. So at max they'll take like 6 hours. And he got so surprised, like he apparently it's fast. I could go faster. Okay. Control Shift G for another layer, and then we're gonna start adding. Okay, how do we do this? I'm gonna look at more nurses. I'm seeing a lot of white, and I'm seeing an AI image of a nurse of a vet room, and I don't like it. A lot of okay. Minesweeper stuff do not help with the amount of time spent. I need to have like a Minesweeper redeem like montage. And it's just every time you guys have redeemed during a commission. I did the wrong button. It's fine. We're fine. Okay. I'm seeing... I'm gonna turn the top of it white. So we're gonna turn this white. I'm gonna actually put a... Let's put like a bright color, right? Temporarily. For the stuff that I need to like go into detail on. So that I can get the base colors out of the way. Do we understand? I hope so. Yeah, it's basically what Korok said. You pay me, I draw. I mean, on Google, adding -AI helps filtering out AI results, but some may come out still. Yeah, that definitely helps, especially with like the AI like overview. But AI images, oof. I wish you could just disable it. I don't like AI. I'm an artist. I feel like that's obvious. Okay. Okay, we'll save that. This different layer, we're gonna do like an off-white or so, and we'll do it in like more bluish, I'd say. No, greenish. I can't take him seriously, oh my god. So the idea is the top is gonna be white, and then underneath it, I'm gonna erase this right here. It's gonna be like, let's say a dark, deep green. Let's try this. Kind of hard to, especially when some refuse to admit the images being AI generated. True, also true. How much cost? It really depends on the person. For me, my prices minimum are like $15. And even then, I'm gonna be honest, I sell myself short. Is that the term? I'm gonna do a quick value test in the meantime. But yeah. So this commission right now is a... I like the contrast. I'm not sure about the how dark that is. We're gonna... No, if you don't have to do it, some weird hacker BS to... Wait, if you don't have to do some weird hacker BS to disable AI, how will we shove it into everything we can? Also taking advantage of muscle memory to force you into accidentally using it so we can say you love it! They're so evil for that. Let's see what this would look. I think that's better. I think that's better. Not so much in color-wise. Okay, let's find a value similar to it. Let's go here. Let's try that. Let's try that. Because this muddies these two a little bit, so we have to keep it a pretty light. I love yapping about drawing, honestly. Now that I've been yapping more. Now that I've been drawing, like, yapping while drawing more, I realize how much I enjoy it. I like talking about my process. So my former friends vouched that AI art was better than anything human made. Safe to say they weren't my friends after that? Thank God you got rid of them. Hello? Ew. AI art is better. Okay, can... AI art is better. Can they put this? Can they put a plushie? Okay, that you tell them, hey, draw me medkit with a gubby and a cat. Draw medkit caring for a gubby. Will they put a plushie of medkit in the back? No, because they don't care about that. Is this a rip moment? Okay, let's work on the colors for this one. I'm gonna take the color for this. Now for the color of the chair, I wanna get it like a gray. Not to mention the fatness of the gubby. Exactly! It would be like just a regular... it would be a gubby. It wouldn't even have like medkit. They wouldn't make it fat. They wouldn't put med carrot in the background. Where is the soul of that, okay? Where is the soul of putting stupid things in your drawings just because? That is the true beauty of like human-made art. What am I doing again? I forgot. What part was I coloring? I got so heated. Oh, I was doing the chair! I was like, huh, I wonder what was I supposed to do again? Let's test the value. I want to make it light enough so that it stands out. So I want to make it similar to this kind of value up here. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna lighten it up a little bit and make it on the more red side. No, we'll do this actually. We'll do orange. Would AI ever put purple guy in the fire? Exactly! Where is the soul of putting random shit? Like putting purple guy into the fire? I still have a mother that uses AI very casually. She uses AI for her scripts because she cannot put the words in English, and she doesn't. For her, AI is easier. Makes me sad. I might copy this color up here. Would AI put a photo of a zoomed in Builderman anywhere? Nope, they would not. That is only made by a human. That is what makes human art so beautiful. Would AI get so mad at someone and draw them? I'm not saying that. We're moving on. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Cause we can shade this after. I think like that's fine. Volume? No, value? I feel like that's alright. I feel like there's throw up in my mouth. Hello? Ow. Ew. I don't. Ew. Ew. I'm fine. I will drink water. Thank you for the redeem. Okay, I will also stretch. I need to stretch more in the morning. I tried to today. Oh. Oh, I don't think I stretched today, actually. See, that's a good thing. It's a good thing I have that redeem. I'm gonna put this in another layer. Wasting your points instead of saving. Hey, I appreciate it, okay? I appreciate them using points to keep me hydrated because I have a really bad time reminding myself. That's what I like about streams. I can focus, I can lock in if I really want to. You guys will watch because it's entertaining, and one of you guys will suddenly remind me, "Oh yeah, you haven't drank water. Please drink." Ooh. I just cracked my knuckle. Oh, that was nice. I'm gonna take this and make it a little bit darker. But we're gonna just brush over it. Just for texture. Okay. I'm not gonna work on the posters yet. I'm gonna take this color, bring this into the back. I would donate gamble my points. Also, that is not something to brag about. Being dehydrated is so bad. Yeah, fun fact. If you guys are really hesitant about drinking water, I want you guys to know that my younger sister got hospitalized. And had to put, like, the IV, I think? In her arm because she was dehydrated and didn't drink water. And the hospital bill for that, you don't want that. Drink water, chat. Okay, we can work on lighting. Oh no, we haven't. Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much to work on. We're gonna move back up. Okay. We got the base color. No, we didn't. We didn't get the base colors. Gamble. 57 scares us into drinking water because American hospital bills. Dude, they had to pay like hundreds of dollars because of my younger sister. I already have to pay like for my medication, not just my medication, like all of my stuff to get diagnosed with ADHD and like my checkups. It's not fun. I gotta scare you guys so you don't make the same mistakes as I do. Okay. I wanted to work on Medkit's pants. Because it's that and then a darker... I'm thinking that is the one. So we'll try from here. That'll work. You do realize fish needs water too, BGU, right? You're talking to the person who people call Fishy7. I want you to know that. Trust, I will put Medkit plushie as a profile picture. I am so excited to see that. I was like thinking, I'm doing this commission, and it's like, oh, I love when people put these into their profile picture. But I was thinking, are you gonna put Medkit or are you gonna put the plushie? I remember getting so surprised seeing my brother put the gummy version of his OC into his profile picture. Oh, I made the colors a little messy. It's fine. Who has the lawnmower on? Chat, can you hear my lawnmower? Be honest. We'll do that. I'm gonna erase the lines later and adjust them. Is that how your pants look? Yeah, it's literally just that. It's hard to do with the lines. Let me adjust that. I think that makes sense. That's fine. You're cooking 57. You are cooking. I have so much. So many tabs going on. If I was still on a Chromebook, oh, I'd be suffering. Did you know I didn't realize that this song was a gay song until way later because of the female vocalist? I feel so dumb for saying that. We're gonna put a little bit of light. There you go. That's fine. Okay, that is looking good. I'm gonna darken his gloves just so that it's a little more obvious that his hands are out there. This is how I find out! Welcome to the club! I don't remember how I found out, but all I know is that like someone mentioned it. I was like, wait a minute, are they for real? So yeah. We're gonna get the shoes darker too, so it's just these parts. I don't remember if I've heard this song before. I remember it got real popular once when I was in an editing scene. It got real popular. It's time, but why? All I know is that now when I listen to the song, I think about it and I'm like, knew that. Low-key knew that. Okay. I'm staring at the medkit plush. Oh, it's time. It's time to do the lighting time. I want to do a dark kind of green. He's so green. I'm so green. You free this Friday? When the debt is new. Chat, oh my god, I've been looking at new debt. Any like other people who post new debt? I'm so green. What am I pressing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm using the wrong brush. I was like, huh, that's a weird shape. When the imposter is the top. I'm trying to figure out how to color, so I'm probably gonna have to like mess around with coloring a lot, but we'll do this. BGU, please don't spam in chat. I wanna do the light, so it's kind of like, okay, hear me out. We break it up like this. I wonder if I can get away with making it lighter. Trust the process. He kind of looks like chat. He kind of looks like a deer. Deer kit. Trust the process, though. I swear I'm gonna cook. Okay. He's so green. I'm not used to shading in green, by the way. The only reason I'm shading in green is simply because the background has a very strong green to it. Okay, and then we're gonna take that light gray color, and then we're just gonna... Not that. We're just gonna... Nope, not that. Oh, I forgot about it. I need to see how strong the light is. He looks so miserable! He's so green! He's so green! I'm not fine. What a green little thing. You're such a creature. Our green plushie. We love him. His horns are so, like, rounded too. I don't know. I'm normal. So stupid. I'm fine. How does the face work? Hold on. It's such a weird question, 57. I think that's how it should work. You can bring it all the way down to the nose, actually. There you go. And then we'll just curve it around the way here. And then we'll try to darken it again. I think that's a better texture for their horns. I was thinking like it doesn't look right with like such strong cell shading, so I think we're just gonna do like a bit of, I don't know what this shading is called actually. But this helps, that helps. I'm gonna adjust this eye real quick, just to make it. I don't know what color his eye would be actually. All I know is that he just feels like a guy with smaller pupils. I think definitely this is gonna take a little bit longer because I do want to mess with textures. So we'll probably continue this next stream. Ooh, so why would you be available next stream actually? Nobody knows what they... Please. There you go. And then what's the other layers I've had? It's this one. So fat. So fat, chat. It's so fat. I'm normal. I'm fine. Loaf. Chat, did you know the stream I ever watched is his cat, his name is Loaf, and I think about that. I think about Loaf. She fought him. She was watching his April Fool's spawn. Or like his video. And his cat started to like play fight with him. She wouldn't let go. I love her. You kind of look like Lucario, or like, yeah, that kitty. I think I know the streamer with a love cat. I think I've only talked about one streamer that I watch because he's really the only one. So I feel like you would know. I love that everyone in the commission looks concerned, disappointed, or content. I'm normal. I'm fine. We can't tell what the Gubby is feeling, but it's probably one of those. FNAF? I mean, he did get a, what do you call it? He has a Gigamonti, tattoo. Does that tell you enough? I feel like you do know who this is. Okay. I'm thinking of how we're gonna do this before we end stream, because we're nearing end of stream. I wanna let me do a little something, okay? Okay, chat. I completely forgot about that tattoo. I watched his videos a lot. I remember he talked about it once, and yeah. I think this will be perfect. Okay. How do I put this in here? Control V as web. Add transform mask. I'm, I'm fine, chat. I'm fine, chat. I'm fine. Is that even accurate? Hold on. I gotta double check this. Oh my god. I think I know one of Fuji's favorite words after the stream. I think so. My thoughts on uranium though, I don't really have one. It's so stupid. Can AI do that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Med Carrot. We love Med Carrot. I think this is pretty good so far. Okay, we have a lot left to do on this drawing, okay? We still gotta fill this in, gotta fix up the background a little bit, add in more shading. So we have a lot more for the next stream. But yeah, I will have to end it here because we are at time, unfortunately. I hope you guys are liking the drawing so far, especially our wonderful commissioner. I'm sure I'm sure we're having a blast. I'm sure we're having a blast. Okay. He's so it looks like a mirror. I'm sorry. I'm distracted. I'm such okay. I'm gonna end stream here, okay. I really hope you guys enjoyed stream. Let me switch to the ending, okay? Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed the commission. Hopefully we will finish it off by the next stream. But until then, make sure you drink water, eat good food, and I will see you all next time. Take care.